Good morning, Kip One Primary. This is Mr. Jennings, and we're going to start off like we do every week with our excellence mantra. This week is Thanksgiving week, so make sure that you are telling people what you're thankful for. Make sure that you're telling your family that you love them. Make sure that you are having fun and relaxing throughout this time. So let's start with our excellence mantra. We're going to all say our excellence mantra together. Respect what's mine, respect what's not. Respect our time, respect all thought. Work hard, try your best, take heart, shake the stress. Be kind and never give up. Rain or shine, I am enough. Let's say that one more time together. Respect what's mine, respect what's not. Respect our time, respect all thought. Work hard, try your best, take heart, shake the stress. Be kind and never give up. Rain or shine, I am enough. So last week we talked about rain or shine. This week we're going to talk about us being enough. I am enough. Everybody, let's say I am enough. I am enough. Let's say it all together again. I am enough. I am enough. So when we talk about I am enough, we're talking about you guys and everyone in our school and everyone across the world. You are special. You can achieve. You can work hard, and you do work hard. You can do whatever you put your mind to. You are worthy. You belong at Kip One Primary, and we will do whatever we can to support and make your dreams come true. And never let anyone tell you different. So we want to make sure we're going to touch on each one of these points. You are special. It's pretty obvious. You guys are all special in our school. Everyone is special in the world, but you are super special because we are able to support you guys to be everything that you want to be. And that means that you can also achieve through hard work and dedication, following our hope, values, honor, optimism, perseverance, enthusiasm, and love. We know that you'll be able to achieve different things throughout the world. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Some things are difficult. Sometimes we get frustrated, but whatever you put your mind to, you are able to achieve. And you are worthy. So don't ever think that you are not worthy and you do not belong here. You belong in this world, and you guys all will accomplish great things. And that's why you were selected, and that's why you do go to Kip One Primary. So know that you are going to be successful. Know you're going to be stronger. Know that you are valued. Know that you are powerful. So this week we're in lesson four. Lesson four of exploring identity and community, connecting to the past like we did last week, but also giving thanks with this week being Thanksgiving week. Learning objectives. Our learning objectives are the same from last week, but we're going to be doing some different things. It's going to be a quicker lesson so you guys can relax and have fun, but also make sure that you don't forget the things that we've learned throughout the school year. In this lesson, we'll be able to understand that identity is dynamic, complex, and personal, and it affects both how we see ourselves and how we interact with others. Kipsters will also be able to understand that our environment influences how we understand ourselves and others. Kipsters will also be able to make connections between the history and literature they study and their current lived experiences. These are some of the questions, three big questions we'll cover over the entire unit. What makes me who I am? What parts of my identity do I choose for myself? And what parts are determined for me by others, by society, or by change? How does my identity influence the choices available to me and choices that I make? How can we work together to build kinder and more inclusive school and local communities? What is identity? Identity includes the many relationships people cultivate, such as their identity as a child, friend, partner, and parent. It involves external characteristics over which a person has little or no control, such as height, race, or socioeconomic class. Identity also encompasses political opinions, moral attitudes, and religious beliefs, all of which guide the choices one makes on a daily basis. We're going to read a story next about a boy and his brother. So the name of this story is Black Belt. Mark, an 18-year-old student in Boston who immigrated from Haiti, wrote about the karate black belt his older brother gave him and how it represents an important legacy. Here we go. I wasn't ready to take the world on my own. When I heard the terrible news about my beloved brother, I was caught off guard. My guardian had passed away. After my father abandoned us, my brother was like a father to me. He had been there for me, supported me, and stuck with me through stick and stone. No matter what, he never failed to protect me. I was a hot-headed young kid. I couldn't control my emotions. All I used to do was smash things and bounce around like a pinball. Bong, ping, ding. But I always lost the game. My brother, with his kindness, spoke to me and gave me advice, calmed me down, taught me how to have a little bit of self-control. I didn't know the way of life until my brother took me under his wings and showed me the path to travel on. He had been my idol way before I knew the karate star that he was. He answered to Jackson, but went by Jackie on the street. He inherited the name for being a fanatic of Jackie Chan's movies. My brother had been learning self-defense since he was 12 years old. He was a courageous and highly passionate athlete. He was such an expert at Taekwondo that he developed a habit. In other words, he was addicted. He was dedicated, never hesitated to act on his quick reflex, and never backed down from any fight. Because of his kindness, as soon as my brother went into the martial arts club, everybody had to stand by to salute him as a leader. After the formal greeting of respect, the informal greetings began. Members of the club exchanged a secret handshake with him, and others slapped hands with him. In my mind, I can still see how happy he was. With a smile on his face, talking with his friends, everyone wanted to have a conversation with him. He was determined to lead the club as a good Samaritan, which means to have to be a community leader. He did that really well. From my perspective, my brother was a giant because Jackie was not only a hero, he was also a counselor for me. He used to try to convince me to follow in his footsteps, to become an athlete like him. One day, he took me to Julian martial arts with him, and the way I saw the others practicing karate seemed like military training. I was having a bad feeling as if I did not belong in that place. Jackie could read my feelings, but looking at my face, so he took me to an empty room and he had a small talk with me. He said, "What's the matter?" "I don't think it's a great idea to follow your footsteps because I'm not the type of person that you are," I replied. "Doing karate is not in my nature." He held my hand and told me, "Listen, brother, don't ever believe or listen to people who say that you can't do anything. Rapidly through those stupid ideas, rapidly throw those stupid ideas out of the out and do your thing. Otherwise, you will never succeed in life. You have to see yourself as a genius, just like we talked about earlier when we talked about our excellence mantra, knowing that you are enough." Then one day, Jackie gave me something more than advice. "I'm going to a competition sponsored by the mayor," he told me. "I want you to have this." He handed me his black karate belt. Ever since, I found out the tragic news a few months later that my beloved brother had died. I have had to take care of myself and my family, keeping Jackie's black karate belt close to my heart. I have tried to follow in his footsteps, no matter how hard. I have to do what it takes to show him that his advice to me was not in vain. So that was a story about Mark and his brother Jackie. And it's a couple of questions that we're going to answer. I have two questions. The name of that story was Black Belt. The first question is, what connects the author to his or her past? Is it an object or something else? This is like a question that we did last week. So what connected Mark to the past with Jackie? It was something that his brother gave him, that Jackie gave him. Give you a second to think. A karate black belt. His brother gave him that black belt to kind of instill confidence in him, while also telling him that he is able, that he is enough. What does that thing represent to the author? What does it remind the person of about themselves, their identity, or their personal history? It reminds him of his brother who passed away, who was more of a father figure to him. And at a time, he wanted him to become a martial arts and encourage him to know he can do whatever he puts his mind to, knowing that he is enough. So, although his brother died, he brought up a memory when his brother first wanted him to join martial arts, and he didn't feel like he should be there doing martial arts. But it reminded him of that time when he looks at the black belt because he misses his brother who passed away. So here we're going to be looking at some of our friends' things that connect them to the past. So this is one of our friends, Kenzie, who is now a second grader. Congratulations, Kenzie. She submitted her work, and I'm going to read what she wrote. I choose this picture because this was my last birthday dinner with Daddy Keith. He passed away last year, and I miss him. So this picture helps her remember someone that was close to her in her past. So although that person has passed away, we can still look at our memories and still never forget them. We never want to forget people that were close to us, and still want to love them in our own lives. So this is a way that Kenzie was able to show a part of her memory. We're going to be looking at two other memories as well. Our next memory will come from Emily, who is in first grade now. Congratulations, Emily. And let's see what connected her to the past.
There's a picture of my family. They're important to me because last year, me and my family went to Wisconsin Dells and have a lot of fun.
Very good, Emily. I'm glad that you guys have fun at Wisconsin Dells. And now let's hear from your brother and see how Victor had a similar story as you.
So this is a picture of me and my family, and this is important to me because last year we went to Wisconsin Dells and we had lots of fun.
Very good, Kenzie, Emily, and Victor. Emily and Victor, you can see how like family, like brothers and sisters as they are, they have connected memories. So they have things that they both have a picture of their family, and then that picture connected them to the past of when they went to Wisconsin Dells and had fun. These are two different ways that you're able to tell a memory that you have some type of item that can help you remember that different thing. So this week, our work is going to be looking similar and a little bit different. And Victor, Kenzie, and Emily, you guys can submit the same things or different this week. And that way you'll be in the drawing to win our raffle for 2 weeks in a row. So please, I hope that I get your work for next week as well. So this week you can do two different things. You can either do as Emily Victor did, was showing a video where you're talking about it, or like Kenzie did, showing a picture and then writing it out, and then Mr. Jennings read it. It's up to you. So, like last week, you can find an item that was passed down. Like, for example, Mark had a black belt, a toy, video, picture, like we seen Emily, Victor, and Kenzie have, of parent, family, anything where it helps you connect to the past. And then tell us the importance. Why is that important to you? Or you can do tell me something that you're thankful for. It being Thanksgiving this week, you can send me a video telling me what you're thankful for. For example, I'm thankful for all of you guys. I'm thankful that I'm a part of you guys as families and your school family. And I'm so happy and thankful that I am able to be a part of your lives. And you can just do that. Super simple. It takes about 30 seconds. Or you can do at Thanksgiving when you are around your family members, you can go around with a cell phone or an iPad or a tablet, videoing your family, asking them, what are you thankful for? So if I was to do that, I would just have my phone and then I would say, hey, mom, what are you thankful for? And then she would tell me what she was thankful for. Then I'll go to the next person like, hey, aunt, what are you thankful for? And then they'll tell me what they're thankful for. Once you have your whole video, you can send it to Mr. Jennings and you can be in our raffle for next week. You can write or use a video. So if you wrote it, you say, hey, I'm thankful for my mom, or I'm thankful for my dad because they take care of me and they love me so much. And that would be your work submission. So in this lesson, kids were able to identify dynamic, complex, and personal, and affects both how we see ourselves and how we interact with others. Kids were also able to understand that our environment influences how we understand ourselves and others. Kids were also able to make connections between the history and literature they study and their current lived experience, which we read the book, the passage Black Belt. Work submission. So you can send your work to my email at cjennings@kipchicago.org. Remember, the two things that you can do is either have an item that connects to the past, so a picture, a video, a toy, anything that connects you to the past that you remember, and tell me why is that important, or people from your family or you saying what you're thankful for. This is our raffle to win $10. So we're going to look at the raffle now with Kenzie, Victor, and Emily and see who won that $10 this week.